Alright, what's up everybody? It's another edition of Newbie and the Beast.
My name's Noah.
His name is Noah, he's the Beast. I'm the Newbie. Today I'm rocking my Space Invaders box mod like last time. I love this little thing. Friend of mine from Old Town Vapor Mill made it for me and it, love it. Love it, absolutely love it. I'm running a little bit of Lost Coast on ice inside my tank. My favorite menthol flavored juice, my favorite juice in general. And today we're going to be reviewing the, this is the GX350. This is by Smok or Smok. I don't know how to pronounce it. If anybody wants to tell us in the comment section how to pronounce that, go for it. So, Noah, let's get it started. What do you think?
First impressions, on the heavier side, since it is a 4-battery device.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah, definitely, but they did a really good job. They did a really good job, though, designing it, though, with how it just kind of fits in the hand. It's more in a, like, diamond kind of shape, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm. So girl's best friend diamonds.
Right. So it actually does fit pretty nice, dang nice in the hand. Definitely isn't uncomfortable to hold. Externally, they put a full-length fire button, just like similar to some of their other products, such as the Alien Kit.
Yeah.
What is it called? The Skyhook. And it's a pretty common button device for Smok to, or button design for Smok to do. But what they did this time is they switched it up and they put the screen on the top up there.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that top screen action, because usually when the screen's on the device itself, I don't know, it just gives it another, like, oh, there's my screen right there. I like it.
So the nice thing about that, being that it is a 4-battery device, having that screen up on top makes it super easy to read. But for me personally, I'm used to having the screen on the side, so it was kind of an adjustment period for me. But in the week or two that I have been using it, it's been actually really, really comfortable for me to use. A lot of people may have the misconception that 4 batteries, it's going to be really heavy. It's just kind of cumbersome, but it actually doesn't do too bad. If you guys are familiar with the Relo RX300, which is also a 4-battery device, it was more of a cube shape. That awkwardly did not fit in my pocket, but this one actually still fits in my pocket pretty dang well.
That's important.
Yeah.
That's important, because when we did our review on the, what was it, the RX300? Yeah. We did a review on that, and this was our main complaint about it. Even though it was a great device, we were like, this is something that you got to leave at home, watching TV, studying, whatever. You want it at home because it doesn't fit in your pocket, but this fixes that problem. So, I mean, just from a standpoint of reviewing that one last week and this one, which one do you like better, just right off the top of your head?
Personally, I have to go with the Smok.
That one's better. And we liked the RX300. It's a great device, but, I mean, that one's better. For me personally, I'm a huge fan of Wismec designs. Wismec has put out some amazing products. I've used the RX3, the original one, the RX2/3. They've put out some really great mod devices, but I have to give it to Smok for this one, for this 4-battery styling and device. But actually, let's go ahead and dive right into the box, though, so you guys can see what all this comes with. Yeah.
As you can see, I did grab the gold version. There is multiple versions. I believe there's a purple version with black accents. There's a black version with red accents. I'm pretty sure there's probably an all-black version of it.
I think there is. Actually, this one here, this is, if you guys remember Goldar from Power Rangers, if Goldar was vaping, this is the one he would use. And I'm going to throw up a picture of Goldar right here.
Bam!
So you can see what he looks like.
Yep.
You remember Power Rangers?
I do.
Fucking great.
You ready for the new movie, though?
Fuck yeah, I'm ready for it.
Oh, yeah, boy. All right, so let's actually go ahead and get right into the box.
I used to jack off to Kimberly, the Pink Ranger. Go ahead.
Boy. Let's go ahead and get right into the box. Obviously, it's a clean box. They did a good job. Take off the paper. Outsole, it comes in a cardboard box, as most usual companies seem to do these days. It says Smok right there. Go ahead and pop that sucker open. Your mod is going to sit right here, again, in another foam insert. Go ahead and pull that bitch out of there. You're going to get another paper insert. They all seem to do this. First things first, you're going to get a micro USB cable. This is a pretty standard cable. Android phones, that kind of stuff. You'll see these a lot. But it comes with one, which is really nice. You can use this for pass-through charging as well as upgradable firmware for the chip.
Let's talk about that. Well, no, go for it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
We'll finish that up. But it comes with silica packets because
I like to eat those.
Safe. It does also come with a warranty card as well as an authenticity stamp on it to make sure you are getting an authentic Smok Tech product.
Good luck having them take that warranty into effect. We've had a lot of customers that had broken products by them, and getting a refund or getting it fixed, it's a hard process. I think they're based out of I don't know. They're not based in the States, so it's really hard to get your device fixed. So if it breaks, you're fucked. There you go. But I mean, warranty.
But I mean, I do have to say that their devices are pretty well made. There's a very low chance of something happening to it unless you cause a damage, such as dropping it in a pool or letting it fall out of your car or something like that.
And I've done that millions of times.
Yeah, and sometimes it still freaking works. It does come with a battery safety card, which all of you should read and make sure you guys know this information on this card.
Get your knowledge.
It's also going to come with the user's manual. Basically kind of goes into detail what I'm going to talk about today, the menu settings, basically what this device can and cannot do. But we're going to go ahead and talk about all those different features though today.
Yeah, let's do that. So the first thing that I want to mention, we were going through the instruction manual right before we started shooting this, and we noticed one of the things that you can use this in 2 battery modes, so you don't have to put 4 batteries in. Then we kept looking through it to see how to initiate that 2 battery mode, and we came across this. Yeah. It's a little sticker inside the instruction booklet.
So they must have done this modification post-production when they had already launched the products, and then they put out new ones. When they started upgrading the firmware. Basically it says, "Dear valued customer, thank you for choosing your choose base." Okay, really bad English already, but that's the Chinese brand for you. We cannot, get on them too much for that. "Thanks for your choose of GX350. To improve the stability of the GX350 mod, we canceled the function of supporting 2 18650 batteries to work. We are sorry for the inconvenience thereof. We shall work even harder to create the best products. Best regards, CEO of Smok." So pretty much,
they took out the function.
Yeah, they took out the function.
Yeah. So you must have 4 batteries.
Yeah, there was. I mean, I wish they could have still had that. It would have been nice to be able to have a chance to try that. But like they said, there was some instabilities with the chipset, like not always reading it properly with 2 batteries. So they just went on ahead and threw that out.
That's a good thing too. If something's not working in your device, get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that they're not pushing like, oh yeah, we can do 2 batteries, but you might have problems with it, but whatever, you can use 2. No, we're getting rid of that function. Okay, good on them.
Yep. So I mean, that was good of them to be able to like state that for us. Still a little bit of a downer that we cannot do that, but like I said, you kind of just get used to it. You get used to the 4 battery setup. But let's actually go ahead and talk about what this device can actually do for you. So like the box says, it's a GX350. That means it goes up to 350 watts. It'll start at 6 watts, and you can go ahead and go all the way up to 350 watts, depending on your preferred. It also does run in regular wattage mode as well as temperature mode for you, those people who like running temperature controlled devices.
I've met not many people who run temperature control.
Temperature control is kind of a small niche. A lot of people like to do it. Most people still stick with the standard Canthal just because it's easier. They don't want to mess with like having temperature settings. But if you so do choose to do that route, it does have that. You can use nickel wire, titanium wire, or stainless steel wire. You can build all the way down to a 0.06 all the way up to a 3 ohm in temperature mode. But if you're in standard wattage mode, you can build it all the way down from a 0.1 all the way to a 3 ohm. So that's quite a broad range to be able to, choose your build or even just slap on a sub-ohm tank.
And what build are you running right now?
For me personally, I am running a just standard Canthal build. It's running at 0.53 ohms. I'm running it at 83 watts. I'm not a big fan of going super sub-ohm like some people. I prefer that little 0.4 to 0.5 range. That's probably perfect for me, but some people, they really like pushing those limits. But for me personally, I like to keep it about that medium range.
So that goes from 6 watts to 350. I'd probably vape it at 6.
Yeah.
But that, 350 watts, a lot of wattage to work with. Definitely. I mean, who really vapes that high? I mean, that's competition, right?
Yeah.
You're going to a vape competition, you want to blow a huge cloud, and you bring your box mod. It's got 4 batteries in there. It's gonna help you try and win a competition. That's the only reason I can see going that high.
There is, though, the option of purchasing the new Smok tank, which is called the TFV12 Cloud King. It pushes it up to like 300 watts on one of the coils. I haven't tried it personally. I've seen it. I've held it in hand. It's a big motherfucker. But if you're really into that, like big ass tanks and just pushing wattages, you know, there is that option.
That tank is almost like the size of a 30 ml bottle of juice.
It is.
I mean, that's an exaggeration, but it is.
Yeah, I think it can hold like 8 or 9 mils of juice in it. It's ridiculous. Not something that I would use personally, but it's there if you want to use it. So let's go and actually talk about the regular wattage mode a little bit more. Smok installed in their chipset the ability to use soft, hard, or normal mode. Basically what that means is that normal mode, 80 watts is 80 watts. There's that typical medium amount of ramp up time to that 80 watts, and then you get that 80 watts. Soft mode basically is a slower ramp up to that 80 watts. Some people don't really like that kind of warmer, hotter vape, so they like that kind of slow build up if they're using sub-ohm tank or maybe a higher wattage build.
That's me. Yeah. I like the slow ramp up.
Yes. Yeah. So it does have that feature. For me personally, I'm running in the hard mode. I like that, and just right off the bat, 80 watts, no real ramp up time, because I'm only on it for like maybe 2 seconds at most. So I like to be able to just have it be there real quick. 80 watts, bam, simple, done. But yeah, overall, I would say this is an amazing device. And what's the price point again for this device?
Yeah, let's look it up. Let's see here. Doing the fake keyboard thing. This thing is dead. This thing is dead. Let's see. You know what price point? I actually don't know. I think in my shop we got these for. I think we got these running for about 90 bucks. You know, of course, the shop price is going to be a little more expensive than an online price because there's, you know, got to keep the lights on, got to pay the employees. Yeah. So yeah, you can probably find it cheaper online, but that's around a $90 device. But 90 bucks, you're coming to a nice store, meet and greet with the employees, get to test out juice, and you get good customer service, and you get a great 350 watt device for around 90 bucks. So what is it going for online right now?
Looks like I'm seeing it anywhere from about $70 all the way up to $90. So
yeah, okay, we're right. Yeah, we're on the upper end, but you know, like I said, great device to pick up. Again, like I said earlier, Goldar from the Power Rangers was to pick out a device. That's the one he'd want. Yep. Yeah, it matches his outfit. You know, he can take time off from fighting the Power Rangers and just live a peaceful life instead of fucking fighting all day long. Yep. He wants to fight these teenagers who are trying to get through high school, trying to do their math homework. Whoa, what was that?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. The volume was on.
My bad. So I was trying to read the questions.
Oh, do we have questions?
How I get one.
How I get one.
So you guys can either, like we said, you can either order it online, or you can come into the store at Vapor 93 in Rockland, California.
Mm-hmm. We have a few colors.
There is a couple color options. We still have the purple one, and then I believe we still have one gold one available as well.
So I'll tell you this, if you want right now, go ahead and call the shop and talk to one of my employees and go ahead and order one. We'll ship it out to you. So whoever's asking on Instagram Live, yeah, we'll ship it out to you right away. So price point, pretty good. Little on the high end, but I mean, if he was getting something like that about a year ago, that's like a $200 device back then. Also, fits in the hand really well. Fits in the pocket, which is amazing since you can put 4 batteries in there. Speaking of 4 batteries, how is the battery life? It must be excellent.
It depends what wattage you are running in at.
Of course, yeah.
But for me personally, I've gotten 3 days out of this thing.
But you're running 80 something watts?
80 to 85 watts.
Okay.
3 days? 3 days, yeah.
And you vape a lot.
And I vape a lot.
Okay, that's pretty damn good.
I am a chain vapor. You know, I'm sitting there for a couple hours, just keep on hitting it, juicing it up. But yeah, 3 days. I was really surprised at the battery life on this thing. It does have the pass-through charging, but I do recommend pulling out your batteries and charging them in a separate bay. If you guys don't know why, there's more information online about that. Basically, though, you're going to get better battery life of your batteries itself. But yeah, like I said, 4 batteries, amazing. You can use pretty much any batteries that are out there, whether that be the LGs, the Samsungs, the what are they called? The eFests. There's just multiple different batteries out there. It doesn't really matter too much what the amperage rate on it is. Just make sure that they are not Chinese clone 18650s. Make sure they are approved, quality made batteries for your devices.
And then another thing I want to bring up was the tank situation. So right now you're using RDA. That's your favorite. Every time we do a video, you're using that's the Goon.
Yeah.
So check out 528 Customs. They make an awesome RDA, the Goon. So can you tank it? I'm using a tank right now. Is that something? Yeah, you can
pretty much
tank it, right?
I've tried a couple different tanks. I've tried a Smok tank. I've tried my Cleto 120. I've tried my Tsunami RDA. I've tried my Goon, obviously, and they all have sat flush, made the connection. No issues there. It's gold-plated, spring-loaded, 510 pin down there, so you're not going to really have any issues.
Gold-plated?
Yeah, it is gold-plated, which is nice. Make sure you're getting that really good connection. You are able to use a 25 millimeter RDA or tank, and it's going to sit flush. For me personally, I'm using the Goon, which is a 24.5 millimeter, and there's a little bit of a not overhang but underhang, I guess you could call it. But you are able to use that 25 millimeter and have it sit flush, so you're able to use quite a range of RDAs or tanks.
So I feel like you like it.
Yeah,
I feel like you like it a lot.
I love it.
He loves it.
I love it, guys.
Why don't you marry it?
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I'm more of like a mech mod kind of a person, but I've really enjoyed this device for the time that I've used it. So if you guys are interested, come visit us in Rockland, California, or visit our website at vapor93.com, where you can purchase some of our favorite juice, which is Lost Coast. That is the best price, 120 ml you're probably going to find to date. That is still high quality juice.
Yeah, premium liquid.
As well as picking up any of the cloud batter, which basically these are your custard flavors. You have either the cloud batter or the cloudberry. Cloudberry, both of them amazing. 80 ml bottles, great price. If you guys also are interested, there is the Betty Blue or the Carolina Cookie. Those two are also really, really popular.
What would the Betty Blue was a blueberry cotton candy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So me personally, I'm not a cotton candy fan, but this one is selling really, really well. People who like cotton candy or blueberry loving this flavor, and this Carolina Cookie is just like can barely keep it in stock. The stuff is really, really good, and I think we got the best prices around right now on that. It's a good 80 ml Max VG. That's Max VG, right?
Yep.
I think it is, yeah.
So that's going to go on ahead and wrap it up for us, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you guys also subscribe. There's going to be new videos coming every week. You guys can find me at Instagram, Elevated Official. And, or if you guys would like to participate in the live video shoot, we do live stream the video shoots on Instagram. You can find that at vapor_93. You guys can ask your live questions there if you guys have any questions about it. That's going to pretty much do it for us, though, guys. If you guys do have any more further questions that we did not cover, go ahead and drop them down in the comment section down below. We will answer them as soon as we can. My name is Noah.
I'm Bobby.
And
great device.
This has been the Newbie and the Beast, and this is the GX350
Good
by
job,
Smok.
Smok.
Good job, guys.
Good device.